Let's talk about Concord contract management software. So I want to look at the pros and cons, the functionalities, the modules, the pricing, everything. So here's an overview I want you to really think about. When you think about Concord, I want you to think about a tool that really allows you to do all kinds of stuff. We love the holistic nature of Concord contract management. So this is basically a robust platform that is tailored to meet the intricate needs of mid-sized to large enterprises. So you don't have, if you are a small business or even a startup, you're not going to find Concord very interesting, okay? And we love the fact that, so contract management is really good. And Concord actually, it's kind of cool for various industries. And it has a comprehensive set of features and scalable and also a scalable architecture. So you are able to meet the unique needs of different niches, different verticals, and that's what we love. And we love the fact that Concord is actually very scalable. So if you seek the convenience of a cloud-based solution, Concord is actually a SaaS model, provides a secure and hassle-free experience. We love that. And we also love the fact that they have stringent data governance requirements. That's really good. And if you want to really have Concord actually deployed on-premise, they can do that too, but they'll charge you extra. They'll charge you extra for it, but that's not a problem. So if you want, let's say, complete control of your contract management infrastructure, you can reach out to Concord and they'll take care of you. Not a problem. Actually, the deployment will take about 1 to 2 weeks. Okay. So what are the pros and cons here? When you think about Concord, what kind of pros can you expect and what kind of cons? Well, pros, the pluses, you have excellent customer service. You have unlimited e-signature requests, which are, and this is a criterion that's really quintessential when you think about contract management, and you have a tool that's very easy to use. What about the cons here? Well, the user interface can be confusing, so you might want to think about a steep learning curve for your team, and it can be difficult to find other users' proposals. So it's one of those things where you have to see what works for you and what doesn't work for you. But one thing for sure, if you are thinking about deploying Concord, I want you to think about at least 1 to 2 weeks training for your team and 2 more weeks for deployment. So in all, 1 month of onboarding. So that's an important element to think about beforehand. So in terms of Concord benefits, you have AI-powered contract intelligence, seamless integration, robust security and compliance, and collaborative contract lifecycle. I will speak more about that later on. Let's go granular here. When we think about Concord contract management, what are the features can you that you can expect? Well, you have applications management. So applications management are really cool because this allows you to have a clear idea about your applications across the board. You have archiving and retention, which are really important also when it comes to contract management. You have email invitations and reminders, and this is kind of cool, not only at the team level, but also in terms of at the stakeholder level. If you have to reach out to clients, you have to reach out to vendors, to customers, to investors. You have API, so API application programming interface. So if you want to make sure that Concord talks, let's say, seamlessly with your existing tech stack, you can have your programmers go through the API. You have an activity dashboard, compliance management, configurable workflow. So that's really good, especially when it comes to the management of Concord across various workflows. You also have customizable branding. So if you are thinking about managing your contract from a holistic point of view, you are able to customize your branding through Concord, not a problem. You also have workflow management. So workflow management allows you to have a clear idea about what really happens across several workflows and even automate the workflows. You also have electronic signature. So that's really good in terms of adding or instilling a layer of credibility to your contract management. You have file management also. This is really good. You have forms management. We love that as well when it comes to managing forms across your contract work streams. You have reporting and analytics. So here we are actually, Concord is paying attention to the granularity, the breadth and depth of the reports that are being published. You have activity tracking, task management, approval process control. So that's really good in terms of giving, again, an extra layer of credibility to your process, to your contract process. You have contact management, customizable templates, document review, document storage, pipeline management, progress tracking, real-time notifications, SSL security. secure data storage, status tracking, and template management. And also, one thing that we love in terms of Concord contract management software, the features, we love the authentication. So authentication is really important because when we talk about contracts, of course, you have an extra layer of legality that's really involved here. So you want to make sure that you are able to authenticate actually the other party, right? So the authentication feature is really solid and really strong within Concord contract management software. You also have monitoring. You have document management. You have projections. Projections are kind of cool because from a sales and leads optimization perspective, and also revenue optimization perspective, having projections can help you a lot in terms of cash inflows and cash outflows. You also have tagging within Concord. You have audit trail. You have document templates. You have pre-built templates. You have alerts and notifications. You have data and extraction, lifecycle management, completion tracking, collaboration tools, email management, access controls and permissions, audit management. Now, audit management is really important because it allows you to really have a clear idea of what works and what doesn't work. So that's really cool. So you can actually implement the proper internal controls around your contract management work streams. You also have commenting, notes, content management, customizable fields, customizable reports, data imports and exports, digital signature, reminders, role-based permissions. That's really good. Role-based permission allows you to actually add an extra layer of accountability into your contract management within Concord contract management software. You have you have third-party integrations. You have search filter. You have reporting analytics, drag and drop, offline access, real-time data, chat messaging. So that's really good in terms of instilling an extra layer of a collaborative spirit within your team. You have also single sign-on, compliance tracking, CRM, client relationship management, version control, contract license management, file sharing, file transfer, HIPAA compliance. So that's really good in terms of making sure that your contracts are in sync with HIPAA laws. You can actually track task progress, data security, also buy side for suppliers, contract drafting, contract lifecycle management, full text search, government contracts, sales side. When it comes to customers, you have specialty contracts, team collaboration. That's really good. Also, you also have document generation, document classification, file conversion, file recovery, optical character recognition, OCR, really critical, document analytics, multi-party signing, mobile signature capture. You have applications management, archiving and retention, email invitations and reminders. That's really fantastic. I want to talk to you about pricing here. You can see on the screen here is the pricing for Concord as of the date of this show. To look at it, so you have the essentials, you have the business, and for the enterprise, you have to actually contact Concord for them to really take care of you. But the cool thing is that you have the possibility to have you can request a demo. That's really good, and you can also have in some cases a free trial. So that's really fantastic. So when you think about this tool, I want you to think about a freemium sort of business model, a freemium pricing model. And so in terms of so you have essentials, business, and you have the enterprise. Now, the enterprise, you have to contact sales. And the standard, as you can see on the screen, this will set you back $49 per month. And this is great for small companies or a single team within a larger business. And for the business, this is for companies looking to deploy Concord across several teams. And this will set you back $79 per user per month. And so this is kind of cool. And then you have the enterprise. Yeah, you have to contact sales. Now, one thing I want to say here is that when we talk about Concord overall, you have to think about what works for you, but also most importantly, the integrations, because sometimes if you have to integrate some tools and Concord doesn't really sort of adopt those integrations, you might have to pay for those integrations extra. So Concord actually works seamlessly with the tools that you might have, like Stack, Zapier. So that's really good. You have Google, you have Gmail, you have Salesforce. That's really good. And so you have QuickBooks, by the way. That's really good. And but the best way is to contact Concord and see how your developers can work through a Concord's API to make sure that your current tech stack can talk seamlessly with Concord, so that you can customize things and make sure that you are getting you're having the right tools that your team needs to actually blossom. One thing I want to say here is that when we talk about contract management, especially through Concord, you also have to pay attention to the geography, but also the demographics of your partners, the stakeholders that you're dealing with. Okay, because especially if you have an operation that's actually outside the United States, then you have you have different demographics to really reach out to, and different geographies to reach out to. So you have to make sure that you talk to Concord beforehand to make sure that you're getting the best of the best from the software. I want to talk to you about the specs here. So when you think about Concord, what kind of specs should you be thinking about? First of all, it's important to know that Concord is actually it's for small and medium-sized businesses and also large enterprises. But we think that based on our investigations, Concord is more appropriate in our view for medium-sized and large enterprises, especially if you have a large team. And in terms of primary markets, you have Canada, United States, you have Europe, okay. And in terms of languages around Concord, you have English, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, and Spanish. Now they're constantly adding new functionalities and new languages to their operations, but right now those are the six languages that they actually cover. Okay, and in terms of support, you have knowledge base, you have phone support, you have email support, you have FAQ, you have a forum. So you have a lot of ways to actually get support. You have live chat, you have business hours, you have client onboarding, you have online support. You also have professional services and custom paid support. So if you want more from Concord, they can actually avail themselves to you, but they have to pay extra for it. And you also can get online support. So that's really good in terms of flexibility. And you also have a video tutorial. So they have a set of tutorials on their website where you can actually just go there and just get more, glean more information. So that's really fine. In terms of training, you are able to get training from Concord through documentation. So that's DIY training yourself or your team members themselves. You also have in-person, you have live online training, you have webinars, you have video training, and you also have web conferences. So Concord was really popular during COVID because a lot of businesses wanted to have web conference or even webinars or even video training. So that was really good because a lot of companies were able to sign contracts even during COVID, and so that was really fantastic. Now, one thing I want to say here is that you have to really see what works for your specific setup and also the geography that you're in. What kind of company are you running? What kind of team members who are working for you or with you, and what kind of locations you are at. I mean, if you are in the States versus you are in Australia, or you are in the UK, or you are in Germany, or you are in Brazil or in Nigeria, it really depends upon what kind of setup you have. So let's talk about the rivals here. When we think about Concord, you have a lot of players in this field. And so if for any reason you don't like Concord, you have the ability to go, you can go to others. For instance, you have Juro. So Juro is a cutting-edge contract automation platform developed by the UK-based Juro team. So they have a mission to transform the way businesses handle contract. And you have Conga Contracts. So Conga is actually a leading provider of commercial operations transformation solutions, and they offer Conga Contracts, a powerful contract management software designed to streamline the entire contract lifecycle. So they have offices in North America, Europe, and Asia Pacific. And then you have Converge Point Contract Management. So Converge Point Contract Management software is a comprehensive solution designed to streamline and automate the entire contract lifecycle. And this is kind of cool. And so this software integrates seamlessly with Microsoft Office 365 SharePoint. Then you have Incertis. So Incertis is a leading provider of contract management software, and they are headquartered in India. So but they have offices in North America, Europe, and Asia Pacific. And you also have Scan Market Unit 4. So Scan Market is a robust contract management software solution developed by Unit 4, a leading provider of enterprise applications headquartered in the Netherlands with offices across Europe, North America, and Asia Pacific. And you have a Zycus iContract. And so Zycus iContract is really a comprehensive contract management solution designed to simplify and streamline the entire contract lifecycle from creation and negotiation to execution and renewals. This powerful software equips organizations with the tools they need to actually deal with contracts seamlessly. You also have Aptos CPQ. So Aptos is a leading provider of quote-to-cash solutions, and they are actually headquartered in California, but they have offices in North America, Europe, and Asia Pacific. That's really cool. And you have a Syncroteam Nomadia, and Syncroteam is a robust field service management software developed by Nomadia, which is a leading technology company headquartered in Montreal, Canada, with offices across North America and Europe. You also have Contracts 365. So this is kind of cool also. And the final one is the Revenue. So Revenue is a comprehensive contract management solution developed by Revenue Corporation, which is really a leading software company headquartered in San Francisco, California, with offices across the US and Europe. So that's really good. So the big question is Concord contract management software worth it? Our answer is pretty simple. Yes. Concord is worth it. Is Concord legit? Yes. Is Concord cheap? Not necessarily. That's why I said right off the bat. Sorry, I said right off the bat that Concord is great for your medium size and large enterprise, because if they're charging you like 49 or 79 bucks per month, that's not the pricing point that all the small players can actually afford, right? So, but long story short, if you're looking for a robust contract lifecycle management software tool, then Concord can actually help you out. Okay, and so when we talk about the contract management, people say that the devil is in the details. That's for sure, especially when it comes to contract management. So Concord offers a comprehensive solution that can help you tame the chaos of contracts. But like any software, it's only as good as it's fit for your specific needs. Think of it like a tailor-made suit. You wouldn't buy one off the rack without ensuring it complements your style and frame, would you? And so Concord is a feature-rich platform, covers the entire contract lifecycle from authoring and negotiation to execution and renewal. And with robust analytics and reporting capabilities, you can gain valuable insights into your contract portfolio, identifying risks and opportunities with ACE. And also don't forget about the seamless integration with other business tools, ensuring a streamlined workflow that'll have you humming a happy tune. So that's an important element. Now, one thing for sure, basically you have to ask yourself what kind of solutions you need when it comes to your contract management software, and do you have the resources to have Concord to actually insert Concord into your tech stack, because Concord can help you scale, that's for sure. But you got to have the budget right now to actually insert that program into your current tech stack. And one thing I also want to say here is that Concord is constantly updating its platform. So this is one of those things where you have to see if what they currently have actually suits your needs. So there has to always be a sync between your needs and what Concord is offering. So here's the bottom line to this conversation. I'll share with you a Concord contract management. So this was a review of the tool. I give you the overview, the features, the pricing, the specs, the rivals, and whether the tool is worth it. And finally, the bottom line. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.